It's funny, you do your hair and your nails lovely. Sexy, your body, I want to stitch it up. See your loving. Sexy, sexy, you're sexy. Sexy, sexy, yeah, you're sexy.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Rochelle. So as you all see by the title down below, I'll be doing a third trimester Q&A video. So you all know the usual routine. Please remember to leave a like on the video, spam in the comment section, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel same way. And people, please remember to watch the ads, and also guys, remember that the baby register link is going to be in the description, as well as it will be pinned in the comment section, right? Alright, so people, I want to say a few things before I get into the video. So if you guys subscribe to the channel, right, just to make sure you see the little bell icon where they right beside the subscribe button where shows you want to subscribe. Please make sure that it is on all. If it's a case where it's on personalized, take it off of personalized and put it on all, because I realize that YouTube I do a thing where like most people we are tell me say like, you know, them not get the notification. Them make sure so when take it off of personalized, if it's on personalized, and put it on all. So as me drop a video or a post or anything, when get the notification, and you know, it just pop up right away. I want to say another thing as well, for all the persons that have been supporting me from back them time there until now, I want to say a big thank you guys to all of you know. Yeah, all of the people them were loyal and genuine over here, so where like when you know me like that, yeah, big up on yourself. And for all of the person them when new on the channel too, wanna go and big up on yourself. Same way, wanna make sure so you just permanently stay on the channel, continue to support me and stuff, cause yeah, as you know, we're on a journey together, and I have a lot of things to show you guys with time to come and stuff, right? Yeah. So I did put up a Q&A poll on my Instagram, asking people to ask me pregnancy related questions about, you know, third trimester, and I will eventually do a video about it. So I did put up a post on my YouTube channel, but I don't know, I said naturally I'm not really gonna answer any question, but you know, if you guys give me some questions that make sense, I'm gonna eventually answer them. So if you don't know me well, the question them I'm not gonna answer. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna just jump into the video and enough of the talking. Yeah. First question is, how much weight have you gained? So far I have gained 14 pounds. 14 pounds. If you all remembered, when I think it was my first Q&A video about his first trimester or second trimester, along with the bump update. So in that video, me that telling us say I wanted to put on 10 pounds. End up work out that when me did like, as I don't know, like during the first part of my pregnancy, like me did lose a whole lot of weight because I couldn't eat. I mostly drink me that drink. I be a little foolishness. Me used to eat like snacks, biscuit and them stuff there, cause like I couldn't keep down nothing, right? So I always I said I want to put on 10 pound. No, it ended up that me pass the 10 pound, and but the 14 pound, well, me even wonder like how much more weight, you know, me even have to put on, because the fact say me the 14, me know say now I go stop at 14, because like even now in my third trimester, I realize say been a eat like crazy. Like when I know say in the third trimester, I think that is the time when the baby put on the most pound depending on how you're eating. Me right when you tell me if I'm right, if I'm wrong, when you tell me if I'm wrong, right? Yeah, because we can take correction. Alright, so yeah, so 14 pounds so far. At least we can say me over the 10 pound, but we're gonna see how we go when the ending of this pregnancy is over. Then yeah, I will see how much pound overall maybe put on. How are you physically preparing for a natural birth? Well, honestly, when me just get pregnant, me did I say me I go start do some exercise. I like my body just feel like me have to just like I push myself at times to do things. It's like very challenging at times, but not lie. So I would say how me I go prepare physically is, I guess very soon I'm gonna have to be doing some exercise. As you know, exercise is good to do, so that is what I have in mind to do, some exercise to prepare. Yeah, so that is what I'll be doing. So the next question is, are you nervous to give birth again? Alright, for that question, yeah, I would say no, I'm not. And the reason why I say no, I'm not is because I am not a first time mom. And I like that this will be like, you know, my first pregnancy, giving birth and stuff. Cause this time around, you know what to expect. You see, once you go down that road already, you definitely know what to expect and stuff. If it was a case where this was my first, like, you know, if it was a case where back then, like when me pregnant with Chloe, then yeah, would I be nervous and think, cause I would not know like what to expect and stuff, so I would be nervous. But this time around, no, I'm not. Alright, so the other question is, what is the hardest thing for you to do in your third trimester? Alright, what's the that question here? I'm gonna be honest, fair and square. I don't think there is like just a specific thing that is hard for me to do, because I have numerous amount of things that is definitely hard for me to do. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like when I am bathing, it's very hard for me to do. I'm not lie, it's very hard for me to bathe when I'm in the bathroom, because you know, say like the more your tummy get big, it's the harder for you to do things. And like, you know, me try to break back myself in the habit of like using my hands to wash clothes. And me not gonna lie, like, sitting down, having a bath pan in front of you, having a big belly in front of you, it's not pretty. It is definitely not pretty. And well, some of the times like doing things like posture wise be very stressing at times too. Yeah, as well as cooking. I'm not gonna lie, like me have to literally like push myself to like cook, because you know when you're pregnant and then like you're in the kitchen and the heat catch your belly, it just make me feel like weak, or like, you know, like probably faint or something. So yeah, things like those would I say are the hardest for me though now in my third trimester. Cause you know, say when you reach in your third trimester, your stomach get bigger and it's a whole lot of pressure. it's a whole lot, like move around for do things, it's eventually hard. Unless it's a case where you know, say you have like help, then you know, say it will be like less stressing. So the next question is, do you start feel Braxton Hicks contraction? I will say no, I'm not start feeling them yet, and hopefully I don't either. I would feel like, you know, not feel any fake contraction until the day when it's the big day. When, you know, me have baby, which me just rather feel the real thing and done. I don't want to feel no false, not, but I don't know, every pregnancy different, so we'll see about that, but so far none of that, and I am grateful for that. Next question, do you feel lower back pain? Yes and yes. Lower back pain in my third trimester is a hell of a thing, and as you know, like I start feel lower back pain like from in my second trimester, but in my third trimester it's even like worse, because the pain get more intense. Because as you know, when in the third trimester and then the baby press down on the bladder, it make you feel a lot of back pain around your in your lower back. May I tell you, it's no joke. Like if you bend, it's a hell of a thing. If you do certain things like if you lean forward and stuff, even trigger it off more. So know say when in a third trimester you have to be extremely careful. And with one know did happen to me with when we did drop and so that didn't even make it worse, because like when we get the fall it was torturing for me, because after me get the fall, like my back start happening like worse than how on a normal day it would have happened. The next question is, what are your pregnancy cravings now? My pregnancy cravings now is, I would say, cake, ice cream, anything was sweet, I them me a crave for now. Anything was sweet. Those are the things, like since recently me find myself I draw more to. Like if in a mind me feel me will get up and feel like say, you know, me want cake every day. Cause even the other day me I say, you know, me have to go just buy a box of ice cream and put it on the fridge. Like you see when me buy the little small container ice cream, Carly said that just serve one day, because me love ice cream, Chloe love ice cream. If me buy cake, that just serve one day, because Chloe love cake and me love cake. So I don't know how that go. Alright, so do you feel insecure about your body changing during pregnancy? This is indeed a good question that this person asks, and the reason why I say it's a good question is because, like, you see, during pregnancy, a lot of person like hate them body, them feel like body shame and stuff like that. Well, for me, I would say I'm the total opposite. Reason why I say that is because, like, alright, when me just find out I'm pregnant, you know, as I don't know, me did anxious, feel like, you know, see a little bump and stuff, because I don't know, I'm naturally, like, enough people can agree with me and enough people probably are going to disagree with me. Like, you know, baby bump is one of the cutest thing and pregnant woman. I'm not gonna lie, like, even before I'm pregnant, like, enough time would I see people with, you know, their little belly, and I always look for them and I say, you know, them belly just so cute. Like, I always look for people baby bump. So for me, I would say I'm not insecure about my body changing during pregnancy, because I always want to, you know, see my baby bump. And as you know, like, even before me start clinic, me never even want to start with clinic without, you know, a little thing showing. So I am not insecure about my body changing during pregnancy. I actually enjoy the whole process of it, because I know that eventually after I have baby, you know, my body eventually I will go back to normal, just within the snap of my finger, right? Yeah. I don't know say when I'm slim and I don't know nobody tiny, as I don't have baby, so you never look like when I have baby, right? Yeah. The slim girls them can agree with me in the comment section. The next question is, what are your symptoms now in your third trimester? Alright, so now in my third trimester, these are my symptoms. So shortness of breath some of the time, like shortness of breath feel like it's going to take a toll upon me. Like me have to try to do like some breathing techniques. Majority of the time I feel like, you know, try to catch breath, because when the shortness of breath start, it come like my breath have a lock off. Like that is how I feel at times. So my symptoms are shortness of breath, lower back pain, nausea, and lightheaded. Yeah. Like now I realize say me been a feel like, you know, my body been a feel like extremely drained, and you know that mostly make me like we like want sleep. So like mostly during the days then, you know, I just bed there think about, you just think about lie down, rest, relax yourself and stuff. Because as you know that I know, it's definitely not easy if you know say like you have a human being in your body. It's definitely not easy. So you know, so not very rest your body. What do you use to prevent stretch marks? Well, for me personally, I use olive oil. Like from the realize I'm just pregnant, I start using olive oil. I've heard of cases where people use cocoa butter lotion. You can use hemp oil, avocado oil. You know, you have many different oil. You have to just use to see which one works for you. Me, olive oil I would use. Even though I'm not too like the scent of olive oil, but olive oil is what I use to prevent stretch marks. Now, me and the next and me feel like stretch mark is something that is genetic. So me feel like if it's a case where you forget stretch mark, you just go get it. In no matter where you use to prevent not getting it, you just go get it. Cause everybody's skin type different. So the next question is, how does it feel when you pee? Alright, so as you know, when you're in a third trimester, the baby literally push down on your bladder. Now, would I say like when me pee, you kind of feel a little tingling way. But like would I say like when you wake, like when we wake up in the morning and like you know my bladder feel extremely full, then yeah, I mean it just to me, would I say you have a little nice feeling to it, like when you know when you not dream or not dream, so when I pee and then I pee out, and you know that like a nice feeling there. So it feel. Oh yeah. That is how it feel when I know about nobody else, me just talk about myself, right? Because I don't know, everybody different. The next question is, are you scared as the time draw closer for delivery? Well, I would say yes I am, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say that. Alright, naturally we all know pregnancy road is a 50-50 road. Not saying that, you know, me a pre-negative or anything, but it's just reality. Like, we all know you have persons that have baby and you know them pass with them baby, and it's a case where you know things do happen and you know the baby end up pass, as well as complications can do go wrong while having baby and stuff. So yeah, I mean naturally any mother is gonna be scared, but you know once you pray, you have faith in a God and stuff, you know everything will go alright. Yeah, so you have to just stay up on the safe side, think positive as well. I am thinking, yeah, you have to just think positive and just know say everything will go alright. So yes, I am scared, and that is the reason why I am scared. How Reza felt when you told him you were first pregnant. Alright, people, you see for that question here, I'm gonna be very, very honest. And the reason why I'm saying I'm gonna be very, very honest is because of this. My pregnancy was never a case where me know I'm pregnant and you know me tell Reza I'm pregnant. This was never the case. It was a case where naturally me always eat for when like you know my period come and stuff. Never like the idea of having period. No. Me did last track as to you know the whole when my period for come. One day is like him wake up and him text me and him say if me pregnant. I'm gonna say what the hell Reza ask me say like if me pregnant, like how the hell me feel pregnant, like they say you're crazy or something, like that is impossible. But yeah, I don't know, naturally nobody know why you know about them pregnant or no man ask them if them pregnant or whatever. Them there with it that go through my brain at the time. So honestly, him did know say me pregnant before me know say me pregnant. Because when him asked me that was the time when me job back for you know my notes, because I always like write down when was my last period and when it start, when it end, I always write them down in my phone. So when him said that to me, that was when me draw back for my phone now and me try the calculation and realize 1 month pass and no period. And you know that was the time when me decided to say, you know, I'm gonna just buy a pregnancy test and then do the pregnancy test and find out if it's a case where I'm pregnant. Which when me did do the pregnancy test, the bash when me come out is like, me never want to tell him because me never want him to know, say like, you know, him right, but so you go. So he was the one that knew before me know, say me actually pregnant. So it was never a case where me know and then me break the news to him. It was a case where him know and then I tell me say me pregnant. Last and final question is, are you gonna do C-section or natural birth? Alright, this is a question where me can answer, but me can't go predict what will happen. Right? So I would say me prefer natural birth because like seeing the people have to go through with C-section, like just talking about it, my skin just listen, me no want no doctor cut up no 7 layer on my stomach and my belly done pretty for me get cut, which me not say can't happen or anything, you know, but I know say most of the cases are when complication happen, when people baby too big, then you know C-section is a must. But like just thinking about the whole thing, just mentioning the name C-section, like my body just I would never want C-section. So me would I prefer go with natural birth. Yeah, cause me always I say like more than one C-section, but after me watch a video on YouTube, that is definitely a no for me people. Me tell you no. No, me can't. I could never take on that road. And the fact say I'm always active is like some of the time I find it hard to like relax myself or rest. I don't know how to manage it with a cut and you know the after pain and them something there. I don't know how to manage with that, so I will go for the natural. I'm okay with natural, okay? Yeah, so that's basically it for the video. So please remember to leave a like on the video, spam the comment section and let me know what you guys think, as well as if you guys have any questions that you would want me to answer. Like if you wanna have whole question for ask concerning to 3rd trimester with me and stuff, you all can feel free to leave them in the comment section and I will do a part 2 video. If that's not the case and I don't have no question for ask, I'm gonna just leave it right this, alright? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching the video and stay tuned until another video. So it's a girl Rachel and